Okay, you are about to read an article which is about fiber optics. Fiber optics are tiny little tubes that are made of glass, or in this case, I think these ones here are made of plastic. So I've got a bundle of them right here. There's probably 50-ish here. And these can be used to transmit light long distances. So the way fiber optics work are they are actually hollow tubes, and light shines inside of those tubes and keeps reflecting back and forth. So I got a larger tube to kind of demonstrate. You can see that it's hollow, as you can see all the way down there. So imagine this is much smaller. When light enters one side, it will, like if it's going in and it accidentally hits a side, if it's not reflective, it would just transmit through or absorb. But these glass tubes or plastic tubes are actually reflective. So it comes up here, it hits the edge and bounces down, and then it kind of goes this way and hits this side and bounces up and boom, boom, boom. And the light just travels all the way down the tube without exiting until it gets to the end, and then it comes out. So I've got a flashlight, I've got some fiber optic tubing. I'm going to shine the light into one of the ends, like this. I'm going to hold it there. So the light comes through. You can sort of see some light here. It's more like the light that's coming out, like around the tubes, not into the tubes. So this part looks lit up. But then when it travels here, you don't see much light until we get here. These are actually a couple strands that broke, and so the light exits them early. Here, the light's coming down, coming down, coming down the tube, and then you get to the end, and suddenly, boom, all the light comes out, and it comes out the ends. So, the reason this is important is because we actually use this for our long distance communications, specifically our high speed internet. So, when I was a kid, the internet went through phone lines. One computer would literally have to like make a phone call to another computer in order to communicate and get on the web. Now, phone lines are not very fast. They use electrons and electricity is super slow compared to light. Light is literally the fastest thing in the universe. So, if you want to have a really good internet connection, it's better to use light than electricity. So we started making our internet out of fiber optics, probably in the late 90s, early 2000s, and now most internet lines utilize this. So if you want to communicate across the country or to someone in a completely different country, it's way better to use these because light can go around the entire Earth 8 times in 1 second. So if you wanted to just communicate with the opposite side of the world with fiber optics, it'll take, I think, 1/16 of a second. So fiber optics, super useful, very advanced technology, and they can also be used for silly little gimmicks. I've got a desk lamp here. It changes color down here and then goes into the fiber optic cables. You can see there's not a very much light coming up here, and then it all comes out of the ends. So fiber optics, important for modern day internet. So this is just a preview. Please go ahead and read the article. There are 5 paragraphs. We would like you to do a summary for each paragraph. So just take out the important information, put it in your notes. Summaries shouldn't be as long as the paragraph, but it should also be more than just like two words, please. Okay, so 1 to 3 sentences per summary.